Nice, sir. Just I was updating your photographs which you have sent to me. Beautiful photographs. So that's the way the delay of 3-4 minutes in this. Sorry for that. And so nice seeing you, sir. And your smiling face. And so I welcome all the 71 war heroes, particularly our Wing Commander Karnik, sir. Then Wing Commander Kotra, sir, and Wing Commander Krishnamurthy, sir, and all other heroes on the call, including all our air warriors and particularly our JW Vatek sir for facilitating the program, going good across the nation. Many are joining now. So, sir, firstly, Das sir, how do you feel about this episode and sharing of your 50 years back memories, sir, with all our air warriors before we go into that action?
I can't believe that 50 years have passed.
Just
that. Anyway, good memories, good lessons, and good old camaraderie. That particular 17 days was entirely a different one. Anyway, can I start off?
Yeah, you can start off, sir. Now, again, I welcome all our air warriors at another episode of our 71 War Heroes webinars. I am grateful. I feel blessed to be able to continue this program. So far, we have already touched 1 century 100 videos so far. I feel it's a great record for us to make 100 videos. So maybe one person is covered in 2 videos or 3 videos, but 100 videos, it's a record. So I thank all our air warriors for making this program to make a debut century, maiden century for us, first of all.
Thank you, TBR sir.
Okay. Yes, sir. That's sir. Such an inspiring story for all of us. All our areas got intimately connected with your story as you also started your journey as most of our airmen like kind of thing and reached up to that level of fighter pilot and excelling wherever you were there in whatever the training and all those things. And you may now kindly continue your journey, sir, from where we have ended last time, starting with the 71 war and preparations for the war, how prepared you were for the war. Starting from there, you can take on, sir. You can take us through. Yes, sir.
I'll give you a short prelude for that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Last time,
sir.
63, I was posted to 63. I was sent on a punishment posting to 6-track Leh.
Oh.
For 2 years I was, but that was not a punishment. It was a sort of a, you can call a high altitude entertainment for me.
A sort of an adventure.
Because I used to meet all the air crew of Dakotas, Packets, and AN-12s.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And IL also was there. But all those air crew I knew by name, and they used to get me vegetables, which I used to supply to the officers' messes at Leh.
Yes, sir.
So I earned goodwill by sending canteen items to those pilots at Chandigarh, Pathankot, etc., and receiving vegetables and giving it to the messes, army messes, Ladakh scouts, etc. So both states I got sort of a good rapport, and I enjoyed my stay. 1965, short of the Kutch panic, I sent to Halwara.
Yes, sir.
So at Halwara, flying officer, I was told to keep my discipline in control so that I don't get further problems of flying discipline.
Yes, sir.
So I kept my shirt and my this thing, but they made a mistake of putting me as a bouncer for 4 aircraft formation, which they were masters at.
So what would the bouncers do, sir?
Bouncer's job was to act as an enemy to the 4 aircraft formation.
Okay. Yes, sir.
So my job was to disrupt them and take photos of kill whatever it is.
Okay.
So I was sent as a bouncer, and I was airborne prior to them and waiting for them. So when they all appeared in the sky and things like that, I was fully ops on hunters. So I did my own tricks and disrupted to the whole formation.
Okay.
They were all over the sky,
Okay.
and I took a shot on one aircraft and I landed back. That
Okay.
is means it's a camera shot.
Okay.
So after landing and things like that, there was hell which broke out. How did the formation get disrupted like this? And the bouncer was able to take a shot at one aircraft.
Acha.
So pandemonium.
You won't cry.
So-
Okay.
So next day onwards, next 10 sorties I did as a bouncer.
Okay.
And in all the bouncings, I took shots at them.
You enjoyed, sir, being a bouncer with full
Huh?
freedom of flying?
So because of this particular engagement as the bouncer,
Yes, sir.
they had to change the whole lot of tactics.
Planning. Yes, sir.
The earlier tactics, what they were adopting, were no good. So they had to change the complete tactics, which came in handy during the 65 war.
Oh, okay. Great, sir. Great.
Because of that, 27 Squadron never lost an aircraft. In fact, they had kill on sabers.
Okay. Okay.
Where
Great, sir.
7 Squadron, which was following the old doctrine, they lost 2 aircraft.
Oh, that is great, sir. I think no, you became innovative in your own way.
Yes, I was instrumental in changing
Changing
the
the
whole lot
tactic.
of tactics
Great, sir. Great.
of the squadron. It was commanded at that time by Wing Commander Navi Clark, and Squadron Joe was the flight commander, and Flight Lieutenant Lele and others were there. So I earned a good name there, and later I was posted to 27 Squadron during the 65 war.
Okay, sir.
Okay. I'm a flight lieutenant, of course. And then there is one photograph where I have DN Rator and with Neb on either side of me.
Oh,
So-
yeah. Shall I share that one, sir? One second.
Yes, this is the one.
One second. One second.
Uh-huh.
This is the tank. I think that was destroyed. No. This is a tailboard of an aircraft, sir.
Yeah, that is 65.
Correct,
Yeah, this
correct.
one, sir.
Yeah, this one.
So with wing commander, Neb, sir. Yes, sir.
You can zoom it, sir. You can zoom it.
Now can you see?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, sir.
Rator was awarded Veer Chakra, and Neb also was awarded Veer Chakra in the same 1965 melee.
Okay.
Because of change of tactics, they were able to get behind the sabers and shoot them.
Oh, that is
And-
great, sir. That is great.
And I was in the center,
Yeah.
but taken in 1965.
Sir.
During that, I never got a PR. But
all the three triumvirs are Veer Chakra holders.
holders.
Great, sir.
And, of course, VRC and bar.
Yeah, Neb is yes, sir. Because Neb. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right. So next was, of course, in the same war, that saber which was shot up, that the tail was there, and later the person who
This one, sir. Tail.
yes, that is a saber's tail, which was
Yeah.
shot over Alwara, and the person who is sitting in front, Cherry Hassan Rane, during 1971
Yes, sir.
in Spice.
Okay, sir. Great, sir.
So
Yes,
she
sir.
also has a Chakra in 1971.
Sir,
Anyway,
I think you can also explain this one, sir. This is medal you are getting now. What is the purpose? What is the medal, sir?
this is the Chief of Air Staff Medal for Best in Ground Subjects during my commission in 1961.
The best in ground subjects.
Best in Ground Subjects.
Okay, sir.
And the next one is
Who is the air chief, sir? The then chief?
Goyal.
Please.
Air
Okay.
Distinguished Bottle.
Okay, sir.
Okay. And next, one more thing is there.
Acha, one more is there. Yes, sir. One.
No, this is my intermediate stage.
So president's plaque, sir. This one.
Yes, this is the president's plaque,
Yes, sir.
and this is for best pupil navigator in the course.
Acha, okay. Okay. Best people
This is-
navigator. Yes, sir.
This
Who is
equal
the person giving, sir? Handing you over?
Say Mayor Chief
Go-
Goel.
Acha, okay. Right, sir. Okay. Thank you,
and this is this plaque is equivalent to Sword of Honor.
Code of honor. Okay, sir. Great, sir.
This
So
is
you are looking very tall, sir, in the group.
okay, and this is with my instructor in the center, M.K. Bhattacharya,
Sir.
during my intermediate stage with a T6G at the background.
Okay, sir.
So
Who
I
are the
became-
other pilots, sir? Pilots.
There's the one left is Bindra, next is me, then the next to my instructor is Commissariat, the
Yeah.
last one is Gill.
Great, sir.
Okay.
You remember all the names even after
Mm.
more than 50 years. Yes, sir.
Yes, and
And this photo spot, Jaisalmer fort, I think. Yeah. So,
This is the
sir,
fort.
who has taken these photos, sir?
I have taken the photos in my Hunter aircraft, which was modified for carrying the cameras.
Where
Photo
Jaisalmer
taken.
fort, sir? This one,
Yeah. All the four are Jaisalmer fort taken
Yes.
by me,
sir.
one by one, and which can be, merged as a photo recce. This thing for you can call it as the, after the recce, you
Yeah.
intelligence photo recce
Acha,
intelligence.
acha. Okay. So,
But this was during the last days of November, short
Sure.
of the war, just
Okay.
for practice
acha,
purposes.
before war. Before war. Yes, sir.
of war. I took this photograph for practice
Okay, sir.
because I qualified in all the roles of the hunter.
So, what is this one, sir?
This is the vampire, advanced stage and applied stage. Vampire, single seater,
Okay. So, while undergoing training, sir.
undergoing training.
Okay.
And later on also when I did the role in a Hakimpet, I
Yes,
used
sir.
to be instructor on the trainer on this aircraft
Okay, sir.
during 1968-69. Okay.
Again, one more photo from Akimpet, sir. 1961 photo. This one, sir.
Yes, the second one is Alan DeCosta, my
Alan DeCosta.
instructor.
Okay. Yes, sir.
Yes, left is Karashnath Bajpai, then my
Bajpai.
instructor Alan DeCosta,
Yes, sir.
self, and this was Peter Debras from Navy.
Navy, sir. Okay. Great, sir. You still remember all these officers of your force.
We all were co-peoples of.
Okay, sir. Finally, sir, we'll go to the battlefield now. We have a tank here. So the tank you destroyed in during Longavella battle.
that is
So this is your kill, sir, in the war.
that's my first kill, which was still there because I just landed up after the war
Okay,
immediately
sir.
before they could retrieve all these things. So
Acha, you
this was
are
the
you are
first-
there, sir, on the tank.
Yes, I am standing on the tank.
So looking so like a hero, sir, but so bright and young.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Okay, that's great, sir. I think let's all give him a big round of applause for his first kill in Longavella battle.
Really,
Precision. I think wherein he destroyed 4 tanks, lot of troops, including a lot of vehicles also from the ground. I think you made on the 1st December, I think 3 sorties, sir, as per the citation.
Yeah, as per the citation, 5th and 6th.
Yes, sir.
So I actually destroyed 5th and 6th, 5 tanks plus.
5
but-
tanks plus. Great, sir.
But they gave me the credit for 4 tanks. It's immaterial whether it
That,
is.
yes, sir, it's immaterial. Yes, yes. So it's great to be able to know. I think that was the main reason, a decisive battle wherein we won it, and army also got no longer. The border picture also we see it very clearly how it was depicted, showing the heroism of gallantry of all our heroes, including our air warriors like you, sir. So I think the nation should again salute you for your display of gallantry and professional skill and devotion to duty of highest order, sir. So we really feel blessed to be able to interact and know the story directly from you this day after 50 years.
After this particular episode of 1965 war,
Sir.
immediately after that, I was made trainer captain by none other than OCAEB.
Okay.
Okay. So he came and flew with me,
Sir.
and he cleared me for trainer captaincy.
Sir.
At the same time, he said, I said to DK, you are fit to become an instructor.
Oh, that's great, sir. Okay.
He recommended me for going for the instructor.
Okay, sir.
So then I went to 1968 beginning. I went to Tambaram to do my instructor's course. Then I posted to EFS Bida.
So yes, sir. How did you feel, sir, after your first kill? I think 4-5 kills on those days.
I should have been dead at least about 5 times, maybe more. But in the first sortie itself, I had hydraulic failure, RT failure, and then I came back, landed without brakes, without hydraulic system.
My God. Okay. Now, okay, sir. Can you please take us through that war?
I'll get you there, but because there are certain things which occurred before that.
Okay. Right. Yes, sir. Yes. Yeah, please, sir. Go ahead.
After 68, my instructor's tenure, I actually went, I was posted to OCU, whereas I wanted posting to Hakimpet.
Acha.
But the person who wanted Hakimpet OCU was posted to Hakimpet. We wanted to interchange, but the headquarter did not agree. Well, it's God's own game, I presume. And then while going to Jamnagar, I wanted to get my sister married off. Instead, I got married.
Suddenly, unexpectedly.
Yeah, so I took my wife to Jamnagar. And then, of course, the station commander was great PM Wilson. And my squadron commander was at that time Sundaresan, R. Sundaresan.
Yes, sir.
And they're all very good pilots.
Okay.
And invariably at tea time, Wilson Sahib used to join us in the crew room, and we used to discuss anything and everything under the sun.
Okay.
I tell you, it was a great debriefing, or college or anything else you can name it. We were discussing.
Sir.
It was a great learning center. Tea break time. Anyway, so I got one day I got a call from station commander Sir Wilson sir. So I went and reported because he had entrusted me with a formal investigation.
Formal investigation of
one aircraft accident.
Okay, sir.
So I did that investigation in 3 days' time, and all handwritten, and I submitted. So he called me over. He told me, I said, sit down. So I sat down, and then he says, till that day, he has never seen an investigation which was done in quick time, that is 3 days.
3 days. That's great. Okay.
And in the proper manner and with all the recommendations, etc. And he congratulated me for having done this job.
That's really great, sir, for your promptness.
Then I came back, thank you very much, sir, and came back. Next was Sundaresan calling me to his office. So I reported him. I didn't know why he was in. He says, before you step into my office, I want to ask you a question. And I want to reply positive.
Okay.
He says, sir, yes, sir. So this was outside the door.
Sir. Okay.
So he said, are you intermediate science qualified?
Okay.
So I said, no, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Because I had
Left in between.
left in between.
Yes, sir.
No, sir. He says, get out of my office. So got out.
Okay.
Then he joined us during the tea time. He
Okay.
said, how I wish that you had told me that you are intermediate science qualified.
Mm.
He was recommending me for test pilots.
Okay, that's great. Mm.
Anyway, that was not to be. Fine. So,
Well, it was not to be only because of you did not qualify in the interviews. I mean, intermediate.
yes.
Oh, yeah. Okay, but you deserve it. In spite of qualification, you deserved.
That's what he thought. So he
Yes,
was
sir.
recommending me, but
Yes, sir.
unfortunately, it was not to be so.
Okay.
Then I got my instrument ready examiner was at that time Gupta Sahab, NL Gupta. So I got my green card direct,
Okay.
no white card business.
Now, what does it signify, sir? Having a green card means?
You see, instrument rating, there are 3 ratings: white, green, and master green.
Yes, sir.
So to qualify for the master green, you have to have actual cloud flying type for 10 hours, which I
Okay.
don't have.
Okay.
So I was qualified for the green card only.
Okay,
So
sir.
grilled me, the whole lot of instructors sitting together.
Sir.
In the Viva, they grilled me.
Hmm.
Of course, flying done by NL Gupta. And at that time, I used to do one particular kind of a circuit with 6,500 RPM engine power.
Okay.
That power, I could do the complete circuit, including touchdown.
Okay.
So this I used to teach my pupils.
Okay.
So Gupta Sahab wanted to demonstrate that to me.
Mm-hmm.
Demonstrated that.
Sir.
So after the first touchdown, he said, shall we do another
Another round.
thing? Because
Okay.
the fuel was low. But I knew the fuel was sufficient. Because
Okay.
no, not required. I have got my...
Okay.
enough of demonstration. Thank you very much. Let's go back.
Okay.
So
Okay.
okay, we went back. So anyway, that shows the amount of confidence the other instructors and my seniors, superiors, everyone had in me. And
So virtually you have been a darling wherever you were to all the people, right from training center of airmen too.
and there was one student pilot, you can call them, as GPP Chaudhary, pilot officer.
Okay, sir.
So he was almost thrown out of the OCU because
Okay.
he couldn't cope up with the flying stress. So I took him under my wing.
So OCU stand for, sir, for my clarity. OCU means?
OCU is Operational Conversion Unit.
Okay, sir. Okay, thank you, sir. Operational Conversion Unit. Yes, sir.
So he was almost being thrown out.
Mm-hmm.
So I took him under my wings, and
Okay.
commander was S.N. Medekar.
Uh-huh.
So he used to call GPP Chaudhary as Das's baby.
Great. Okay.
Because whenever he was put under somebody else, I used to tell Medekar Sahab to change that and to put me as either instructor or lead or something like that.
Sir.
I brought him up and he passed out with colors.
Oh, that's great, sir. So apart from being a hero, you are also a good instructor also for the people to get trained.
Even today when GPB calls me up, he tells me, this is your Das's baby.
That's such baby. Yeah.
All right.
Okay, sir.
Oh, that was it. And then I was posted to this, during this particular period,
Yes, sir.
the war clouds started.
Okay.
So every day we were discussing how to go about the war, what are the tactics to be done, etc., etc. We had dispersed the aircraft, camouflage, etc. Then we were operating from the blast guns. We
Okay.
were also continuing with the training for the youngsters.
Great, sir. Mhm.
Okay. And then as the December was coming closer,
Sir.
we were very certain that we are going to go into war.
Okay.
So I asked Wilson Saab, sir, what is the game? My wife was pregnant.
Oh,
So should I keep her here or should I send her to Kolkata?
okay.
So he said, thus, no families will be staying inside the camp.
Okay. Okay.
So even if her wife is here, she is not going to be inside the camp. And I do not guarantee the families any security at all.
Okay.
So even if they're there, they are going to be outside the camp on their own.
Okay.
Don't any help from me.
Okay.
So then I said, sir, give me leave 2 months, and if you want me, you can call me. So I took my wife to Kolkata, put her there, and promptly before my halfway through the leave, I got the telegram, report back.
Start immediately. Okay.
On the Diwali day, I was coming back to Jamnagar.
Jamnagar. Okay.
By the time I went to Jamnagar, came to know that already 2 pilots with 2 aircraft have been positioned at it was
Okay.
Kowalji and Mukherjee.
Okay.
So they were already there because they were sent on 2 hours notice. They were not prepared to stay for a long time there.
Mhm.
So the moment I went there, I was told, take the trainer, take another person, a single seater fighter, go to Jaisalmer.
Yes. Okay. Immediately sent to Jaisalmer.
So I packed up all my stuff, and R.N. Bali was posted from 14th Squadron to OCU. So he took over my house temporarily,
Mm.
and I took the trainer with Yadav, late Yadav, and another 56.
When was it happened, sir? When did you go to
Jaisalmer was October 29th.
October? Yes, sir. Okay. Mm.
October 29th, we went there, and we were loaded up with guns, and we went low level, cutting through Pakistan.
Okay.
That if Pakistan comes up, we will take them on.
You are ready. You were ready to fight. Great, sir.
So
Yeah.
I briefed accordingly, and we landed up at and in the AN-12, which was following us with our luggage, etc., I had stocked up quite a bit of milkmaid tins
Okay.
and pickles.
Okay. Okay.
Because every day I knew there will be a shortage of
Ration.
food.
Yeah. Food.
So, but at least milkmaid and pickles,
Pickle, yes, sir. Yeah. Yeah. They come in handy for all this. Yeah.
handy for all that thing, and which really came in handy.
Yes, sir.
Every day there were officers getting posted in, coming.
A lot of
in,
movements taking place,
Oh, lots of movement was taking place.
sir.
Anyway, from that October onwards, we were doing the recce over the our army areas to tell them how to recognize hunters,
Okay.
because they should not shoot up hunters
Our own aircraft. Yes, sir. Mm.
right when the time comes.
Yes.
So we were flying over them, and of course, navigation was a problem in that area because only 2 huts in one place there was a navigation point.
Okay. Okay.
You miss them by about 1 degree.
Ah. Okay.
So extensively we flew over the desert, and we knew those small ponds, small this thing, 2 tiny huts to this turning point, this and things like that. We extensively flew, and also the AOP was there.
Yes. Air observation post. Yes.
So they were worried about the Pakistani Air Force.
Okay.
So we took them up one by one in the trainer, how to face them,
Okay.
so that they don't get shot up. And that helped their confidence level to increase so that they could face the Pakistani Air
Aircraft.
Force
Yes.
when it comes to that. And so that we finished, and then we were all dispersed, and I was in one of the ORP shelters.
Okay.
And in the ORP shelters, the air conditioners were removed because it was the winter time.
Sir.
they were all holes now.
Mhm.
Desert rats used to jump into that and eat our beds.
Okay.
That big rats.
Okay.
Our game was our flying boots. We used to, uh, kill them with the flying boots by knowing how much they are traveling and throwing it in such a manner that it hits the rats.
Okay. Okay. Great.
It was our deflection shooting practice.
Oh, acha. Okay.
So
Yes, sir.
we were there, and every evening we used to go to the base house where we used to have the dinner together, and then have a peg or two, and then disperse for the night. And early morning onwards, we used to be either on standby or recce or doing something or the other.
Yes, sir.
Now, in between, there was one incident which I must tell you.
Sir.
What happened was, I was on ORP duty.
Sir.
So we were scrambled for an unknown track by the local radar.
Okay.
So we got airborne and we chased that particular blip, which halfway after the going towards Jodhpur, it disappeared.
Okay.
So now it was night time.
Okay.
There was no night landing facilities at Jaisalmer.
Right, sir.
So we wanted to divert to Jodhpur.
Okay.
So when we contacted Jodhpur, Jodhpur clearly said, "You are not coming to Jodhpur, go back to Jaisalmer and land." Then I told him, Jaisalmer doesn't have night landing facility.
Night landing facility. Yes, sir.
So he says negative. Our AOC, instructions from AOC, you are not to come to Jodhpur at all. I said,
Okay.
what do I do?
Okay.
But Jodhpur was our alternate. And they were not
Acha. Okay.
and they were not accepting us. Contacted Jaisalmer. So Jaisalmer ATC told us, come back. So we went back. We didn't know what was going to happen and how we are going to do the night landing. So it was a...
How did they say come back, sir, when there is no night landing facility?
Exactly. That's where the catch is. That is where the station commander Mini Bawa's guts came in. Okay. So that is where I appreciate Wing Commander Bawa Sahab. Okay. For taking decisions. What he did was he took 2-3 tonners.
Okay.
Loaded them with gooseneck flares. And for each gooseneck there was one airman with one matchbox and one set of this cotton, wet cotton.
Okay.
So with an instruction on the two, they put 2 officers.
Sir.
So they were dropped on either side of the runway.
Okay.
Equal distance.
Okay.
With the instructions, when the centerman starts lighting up, the other should light up.
Okay.
And once we landed, they should be smothered and the lights should be put off.
Okay.
And they were picked up. This is how, when we went there overhead, we knew approximately we were overhead and we turned.
So were you briefed about this ground arrangement, sir? Were you briefed?
No. Nothing.
Okay.
So he said that the clearance was you turn on to downwind, we turn on to downwind, we turn on to finals blindly.
Okay.
Once we were on the finals blind, suddenly the runway flat came up.
Okay, great. At the right time.
That was a surprise. So as soon as I landed and my number 2 also landed, and behind him, the whole lot of runway lights were smothered off, put off.
Okay.
And they were picked up in the same 3 tonners. Back to, it was great, I tell you.
I think it's a great decision and also the action also from your side.
Hats off to the base commander and for his timely action.
Okay.
And mind you, the joke which was supposed to support Jaisalmer
Sir.
just royally.
So why did they not support, sir? What could be the reason?
They thought that Jodhpur.
One second. We are getting some noise.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So they thought that if I land there, the runway lights will be on, and they will be bombarded by the Pakistan Air Force.
So that was but safety of our own people was supposed to be the priority.
Yes, but
yes, sir.
It was the other way around.
Okay, sir. Right. But thank God you landed safely with the brave decision taken by your station commander.
Yes, commander. Sir. Hats off to him, and hats off to the other people.
And hats off to you also, you and your other pilots, sir, for landing right in the middle of the runway without causing any damage to anybody and self-protection.
That was late Yadav.
Sir.
Anyway, so that was one incident which I had to explain it to you, how we operated there. But after that, again, we were clear that even at night we will be able to land back, no problem.
So, sorry for interruption, sir. Welcome, sir. Brigadier Apte, sir. Welcome. So nice of you seeing on the call, sir.
Next,
yes,
we were to on 3rd,
sir.
I was on airfield defense duty. On 3rd, we were on ORP duties.
Sir.
So in the evening time, just about the dusk time, call came from base commander, sir. He says, okay, DK, airfields at Pathankot, Amritsar, Adampur and Jammu have been struck by Pakistani Air Force. So
okay,
he called out, sir, cheers for the war.
Okay.
So, cheers for the war.
Okay.
He said, okay, get on to standby 2. Means
okay,
we got to be fully strapped up, ready to take off within 2 minutes.
2 minutes, yeah, okay.
Okay. So we all rang up and the airman, of course, helped us. So we got into the cockpit, ready for the takeoff within 2 minutes.
Yes, sir.
We were strapped up and waiting.
Okay.
And waiting.
Sir.
So it was night time. I said, sir, it is night time. Now what are we supposed to do? I said, continue standby 2.
Continue standby.
For the next 2 hours, sir, I could get out of the cockpit.
Acha.
We couldn't go to the bathroom.
Okay. You remained in the cockpit itself, sir?
We remained in the cockpit.
Okay.
Supposing we got airborne after that, again another 45 minutes.
Okay. So, okay. Yes, sir.
So, here the bladder was filling up.
Okay. Okay.
Anyway, we continued doing that. And after that, he said, okay, call off the standby 2, come back.
Right, sir.
So we came back. The moment I reached the first thing which I told was to the base ops, I said, wait for me to open the first bottle of scotch.
Okay.
So we had a bath, etc., and then walked across to the base operations, and we were waiting there. I opened the first bottle of scotch for everyone to have it.
Okay.
I said, cheers to what? Because now the war is certain.
Okay.
At that particular time, Indira Gandhi was giving a bhashan at Kolkata.
Okay.
So she was told by the army commander and told that the aircraft is ready at Dum Dum, waiting to take her to Delhi. So
for her safety, sir, for her safety or as per the itinerary?
For the requirement, because she was the prime minister.
Yeah, she has to make a decision. Yes, sir. Okay.
She has to go back to Delhi. She cut through the her lecture or bhashan, and then she was escorted to Dum Dum, put to the aircraft, and the aircraft came to this
Delhi. Yes, sir.
We reached Delhi. It was about 10 o'clock, and we were all waiting at basis for her to declare the war.
Okay. Okay.
But till she declares the war,
Mhm.
nobody knows anything about it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And at that time, a DC of Jaisalmer, a bachelor, I forget his name,
Sir.
he was supposed to come
Mhm.
with sandgroves, fried and things like that.
Mhm.
He came, he called us up, and then I went there to pick him up from the guard room.
Mhm.
Nobody else could navigate at night Jaisalmer airfield.
Okay.
I was qualified for that also.
Acha. Okay.
Huh? Without lights, how to go about
Acha.
the
Okay.
navigation of Jaisalmer airfield.
Expert. You are expert in navigation.
Yeah. So I brought him up with lots of paratas from the mess
Yes. Yes. Yeah.
and sandgroves from DC's side, and we were all celebrating, waiting for the call
Okay.
due to the radio.
Mhm.
So about midnight, around midnight, she declared war.
Okay. Okay.
Declared war, and then we already had prepared who will do what for the next day.
Mhm.
Except we did not know where to or how to or what to.
Okay.
They
Okay.
were top secret.
Totally no idea about it. Yes.
No, but then the top secret code came.
Uh-huh.
So when the code came, we opened the top secret folder, and then we knew what to do exactly.
I see. Okay.
So till then, we didn't know.
Okay.
So I was again put on the ORP for the fourth, same
Okay.
part with Ramesh Gopal.
Okay.
And we continued
So at that time, 2 pilots were ready, sir, on ORP.
on ORP, 2 pilots, 2 aircraft.
Yes, sir.
We did 3 sorties on that day to give cover to our aim tools, which were offloading ammunition and men.
Okay.
So we had to give cover, and so we did that. And the next day, 5th morning,
Sir.
since we were on the ORP the previous day,
Sir.
we were put on the first sortie, first detail, to do recce come destruction of whatever comes in our way. Along Tanot, Kishangarh, and then Islamgarh, and leading to Rahim Yar Khan.
Okay.
So we were getting prepared for that. And when we came there, we were told this is the mission, and we were getting briefed for that. Suddenly,
Yeah.
there was the base commander came out and told to hold on.
Okay,
That
sir.
detail will be changed.
Yes,
Now
sir.
we're wondering what has happened.
Mhm.
So there was a hell of a lot of this. And then he came back and told tanks have come up to Ramgarh.
Oh, acha. Okay.
So our mission is changed. Go to Ramgarh and seek and destroy whatever is seen there as the tank.
Yes, sir.
But that was dark, and we had to brief. It will take another 45 minutes.
Okay.
But he said, you don't have time. You
Okay.
get airborne immediately.
What was the time, sir? Likely at that point of time.
That was a shot of sunrise.
Short of
Sunrise.
sunrise. Yes, sir. So on the 5th morning, sir.
Fifth early morning.
Yes, sir. Okay.
So we said, I said, if the tanks have come, what kind of a tanks? So we asked the GLO. He says, I don't have any clue.
Okay.
But the last one we know is about the Sherman tanks.
Okay.
He showed us the Sherman tanks,
Mhm.
but they were not there in that area.
Mhm.
Anyway, so they bundled us in the jeep. In the jeep, I was briefing my number 2. I said, these are the RT channels.
Mhm.
Okay. And in the meantime, they had told the ground crew to put the rockets and guns.
Okay.
And the
Acha, it's interesting. What were the ammunition you were carrying, sir, at that point of time?
at that time, I was carrying 12 rockets mixed
Okay.
10 rockets.
10
And
rockets.